Hey, morning, guys. How are you today? So I popped out to do a July update of the garden. I want to get this done before the sun gets too hot and starts to broil me and also flare up my eczema. The heat it's not pretty, guys. It really is not pretty. So I'm going to show you the good and the messy. Okay? And I'm not going to just lead in with the beautiful spots in the garden. I'm going to start with the messy. Bush, guys. Bush. We've gotten some rains recently, which we desperately needed because we're having an extended drought period, although it's supposed to be the, the wet season. Bush, guys. I'm hoping to get the gardener come next week so we can get the place looking like someone actually lives around here. So let me show you a spot of beauty. This is my Kiscalis vine, also called Rangoon creeper. This is one of my favorite plants in the garden. Give you a close up of the flowers. Aren't they gorgeous? So I planted this here, I think it was late last year, and I just wanted to run and cover at least halfway down the fence. I just want just a spill of color. That's what I envision long term for this fence. Down here, this is my turmeric. Very easy plant to grow. It gets the morning sunlight, and in the afternoon it gets a bit of shade from this lime tree here, which you can barely see because what do you know? More bush. Let's go around. So this is our lime tree. She has really been putting out some fruit this year. She's a happy camper, guys. There's fruit everywhere and bush. Alright, and behind me, these are my dwarf roses. You really can't tell because of you know what, but this is a dark pink one. This is a lady in the night plant. She's about to put out some flowers. And this is the light pink dwarf rose. Oh no, guys. I'm seeing some aphids. I have to come and spray this baby with some soapy water. What I want to do this weekend is try to start weeding as many of the plants as I can. Putting out the weeds until the gardener can come and sort out the space. Alright, I think this is habanero pepper. I planted quite a few peppers a couple months ago and some of them got mixed up, but I believe this is the habanero. And zinnias. I hope the special effects, and by special effects I mean the noises of the cocks crowing. Pretty soon you're going to hear the sheep screaming for their breakfast. I think this is a collard green I have down here. Also has on some aphids. With small areas of aphids like these, I just get a spray bottle and wash them off. But if it's a large plant, I try to spray with soapy water. This is taro or callaloo plant. It's my purple basil going to seed. Profusion zinnias. This is an oak leaf lettuce I have down here. I'm letting this go to seed. This year I'm focusing extra heavily on my seed saving efforts. This is a Genovese basil, sweet basil. Ah, guys, look, let me show you something. This is a leaf tearworm. They are a tormentor of plants. They usually hide on the underside. They weave a sticky, see that? They weave this sticky substance around them, crawl out through your plants, and crawl back in. They are quite destructive. You can usually tell them if you see like the edge of your leaf turn back like that. And if you turn it over and peel the leaf back, you'll usually find them under there. But I just squeeze them and I feel them. They're very difficult to get rid of. But I don't like spraying the traditional chemicals in my garden, so I usually stick to BT solution or some other kind of homemade solution. Alright, so this section is not looking as lush as in the last update. These zinnias, poor babies, they got tormented by the sun yesterday. And what? Oh no. These have on some pests as well. Ah, this is a petunia trying to hold on. More zinnias. You will always find zinnias in my garden, guys. This is a delicata squash I have planted in a pot. More zinnias. And I've been waiting forever for these Cracker Jack marigolds to bloom, finally. These are some lettuces I'm going to seed. This is the red fire. This one over here is the red romaine. The struggling sweet peppers, I'm going to tear these out. I'm going to just pick this pepper off today. They have on too much disease, and I really don't like having to be spraying every 5 to 7 days to control disease. It's too much work, guys. This is my cinnamon basil, one of my favorite to grow. I threw some beet seeds in this planter. I have to turn it around because they're going to need some more sun. They don't get much light between these zinnias here. Oh, I forgot to show you flavor pepper. Right, get those. Have a few more around here. This is kale. I have this and a spinach plant growing out of this compost heap here. This marigold she's getting weary. Still blooming, but she's getting weary. I am going to tear her out and put some more zinnias in here. This is a yam that sprouted from some skins and whatnot I have thrown in here. These are some vegetable seedlings I have growing. I'm hoping to plant these out maybe in a week or two. I want them to get a bit larger because it's really too hot, guys. All right, so on to some fruit trees. This is my jamun. Star apple over here. I have to water this garden deeply as soon as I've finished this video. Yesterday was really hot. Dwarf avocado here in the back. I can't wait until she starts to fruit. This is one of my favorite fruits, avocado. Or we just call them pear here in the Caribbean. This is a Tacoma. I have these growing in another part of the garden. They weren't doing too well, so I dug them up and I was actually just going to toss them out. They really weren't growing how I wanted, and I realized I just had them stuck on one side and they wouldn't die. So the couple that remained, I just spotted them and they're doing really well. I think I'll just keep them in pots and have them like as a feature or something in the garden. This is my white mulberry. This is another avocado here. I started this one from seed. She's doing pretty good. This is my crimson red grape. I really have to find a spot for this. It really needs sorting out, putting in a dedicated space where they can spread and climb. I have a green one as well. I have to get it sorted out. This is my lemon baby. I repotted her a few months ago and she is as happy as can be. Down here I have some more zinnias. I don't remember, I think this is Lilliput. Goes like a puffy ball. Another marigold. These are my fig plants. Now, this one, I'm not sure what this type is, but this one is the Black Italian. This is one of the newest additions to my fruit tree family. Mango, one from seed. Curly kale. I just love to look at her. And she's so pretty. I don't want to eat the leaves, but I do, begrudgingly. Suriname cherry in a pot. Another habanero pepper. I really have to pot her. I'm running behind on my tasks, guys. Another mango started from seed. Alright, this is called, what's the name again? What is the name of this? Monodenium Richie, I believe. Yeah. Doesn't have on any flowers at the moment, but this is one of my favorite succulents. As this one. This is calantro. When you put them out in full sun, they turn this beautiful deep pink color. And the more shade it gets, it more looks like this one. This one was more recently put out into the garden. Some wee peppers. Wow, guys. Pests. White flies. And I'm seeing some aphids as well. Oh, guys, sometimes the pests are, they really test you and make you want to give up sometimes. But we do it because we love it. This is my green grape. Up, pass right over these English apple plants I had done from seed. And this is a pear. It was a long process. I had to store the seeds in the fridge for like, I think it was over 2 months until they sprouted. And these are the results. Maybe I will get fruit. Maybe I won't, but I'm just happy to get some trees. More zinnias. And these are lemon and Thai basil. I really have to harvest the seeds from these. Celery here is fighting some disease. I might just go ahead and either cut this down, let it spring back, or just do some new plants. I think this is another Thai basil here. Now let me show you some plants I have. I have them lined off against the hedge to be protected against the sun. This is purple eranthema. The slugs love this plant. I battle slugs and snails with this plant every year. But it's a beautiful plant. Bougainvillea. This is dwarf Musianda. Some lemongrass that is not looking too happy. She needs some water. Well, they all need some water. Panda grass or dwarf bamboo. These plants are water hogs, guys. Water hogs. And one of my absolute favorites, crepe myrtle. I didn't even know a red one existed until last year. I usually see them in pink, white, and lavender. Well, here in Barbados, I should say. So last year when I saw the nursery near me, Walker's Garden Nursery, she has some lovely stuff. I snapped up 2 of them when I saw she posted some for sale. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at those flowers. I cannot remember the name of this fern, but this was gifted to me by a dear friend. This rose was a gift as well. This is a red one. Some golden palms I have here for a friend. I separated these about 2 weeks ago. I do not remember the name of this succulent, but this is another one as well. If you put it out in full sun, you get some deep red to purplish tones. Another succulent here. I don't remember the name of this, but I will put it up on the screen. Actually, I think it's pandanus. I think so. Cardwell lily, one of my favorites. Very easy plant to grow. This is another one of my favorites as well, curcuma ginger. I'll put up a picture of what the flowers look like. I do not remember the name of this beautiful girl here. But I just love those heart-shaped leaves. Variegated broadleaf thyme. It's also another curcuma ginger. Asparagus fern. It's the Barbados gooseberry. I have been very delinquent with this plant, guys. I've had it for years. I have never really put it in a pot of a good size or planted it out somewhere. My challenge is it is a very vigorous grower and it's prickly. So I just need to put it somewhere, give it a dedicated space where it can grow and have a corner all to itself. We call this breadfruit leaf fern here in Barbados. One of my favorites. I cut this back about a month ago and she is bouncing back nicely. Philodendron. Some rosemary tucked under here. This is a fishtail fern. Another philodendron I got recently. I want to cut this back and let it get some new growth. I'm not sure. I think it got too much sun. It was growing recently. I got this from a dear friend as well. So I just want to cut them back and let them start anew. This is costus ginger. More rosemary. And would you look at that? Bush. More bush. All right, so coming to the last area I want to show you. This is lantana or sage. Guys, I've killed so many of these plants and they're like one of the easiest plants to grow. I believe I probably gave the past plants too much attention and not enough neglect, because that's exactly what I did with this set. Beautiful plant. Alright, the last thing I want to show you is I think you call it a canary plant. I can't remember the proper name. More zinnias grown in a pot, and marigold tucked behind here. More zinnias. This is an orange justicia. Recently had some bok choy growing here. I harvested them and I'm just going to put some manure and compost in this space. And I'm not sure what I'm going to put in it. Maybe lettuce or something like that. But I have to put a pause on that because one of Mom's rabbits is at large in the garden, and I don't want to put any plants down here at the moment for him to come and snack on because he eats. He's been eating everything in sight since he escaped. This is the plant I was telling you about. It's loosely called, I think, canary flower or something like that. It has canary in the name. Don't remember the proper name, but oh, it took me a long time to find one of these, but I did. And oh my God, guys, she is so beautiful. Look at that. This ruby ball cabbage. It goes ahead. And the last thing I want to show you is this quattro stragioni Italian lettuce. It is bolting now, which is intentional because I want to collect the seeds from this plant. So I have to wrap things up, guys. It started to drizzle a couple minutes ago, and it's getting a little heavier. So thank you so much for spending this time with me. If you like my content, please like and share. And please look out for the August update of my garden. Have a wonderful day, guys.